here, we'd like to welcome you
to a little place that we think is really cool.
Let's talk about the music, let's have a laugh.
You already know what it is.
It's The Plug.
Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast.
It's the Plug Podcast.
You already know who it is. So why are we still singing this? Let's get on with the Plug Podcast.
Hello.
Hello.
We are back. If you didn't know who it is, who's messaging me?
Lachlan Pike.
Go away, Pikey. Do not disturb, please. If you didn't know who it is, my name is Josh Taylor.
And I'm Diego Barraza, and just spilt water.
Why would you say that? We're here with a very special guest.
Jordan Leonard.
Yeah!
Is I.
No one spilled laptop. No one spilled laptop?
No one spilled laptop, that's for sure.
Absolutely no laptop's been spilled.
No. Welcome, Jordan.
Thank you.
Boy. Oh boy.
It's only when you use it, I swear.
Oh boy. It's okay. It's fine. Nothing happened.
Wait, hold on.
It's really fine.
God,
it's really
God.
fine. It's really fine. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. Stop touching
You
it.
got to pull the intro back into the
It's
song.
really. It's okay.
Anyway,
It's really okay.
we got to get another song going.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Good luck.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's right.
This is a problem. Hang on.
Go desktop. Yeah, you got this.
Where is it? It's over here.
Okay. Yep. Sorry, we're working it out, guys. I didn't spill water on Dio's laptop.
Just spilled a whole cup. I don't know if the camera can see the WeWork cup that was full and just spilt the whole thing on.
I dropped my phone and my phone spilled it.
You did a cool flip with your phone.
I didn't mean to.
And then you dropped it. And then
all right, play the song, Schneebel.
I'm trying,
for your
bro.
actions.
I'm really trying. I promise you I'm trying. Where is it? Okay, here we go. All right, I got to it. We're good.
What would you like to plug about yourself? Yeah.
Sorry, we'll get more onto you.
Yeah, don't pay too much attention
It's all right,
to
we've covered the laptop.
to the mix. Yeah, don't Josh really covered it.
I'm never gonna live this down.
Don't pay too much attention to the mixing and production on the songs that's going.
Oh,
on.
I think it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
I don't know why this guy's always complaining.
Yeah.
I-
But he's doing the classic artist thing of like, it's not mixed yet. Before you hit play.
It's not mixed
It's just
yet.
a rough
It's not
draft.
mixed yet.
It was a rough bounce, just please.
Yeah,
Just-
it's straight from the desk. So just go easy on me, please.
and then I'm on the other end like, yeah, sure, hope it is. I'm like, shit. No.
Sure hope it is.
Now, Jordan, welcome. What would you like to plug about yourself?
What would I like to plug
what do you
about
do?
myself?
Yeah, you're not really a musician, but you're
I'm not an artist. I used to be.
Wow,
I
did
tried
you?
the artist thing for a long time. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even
Yeah.
know that. That's so sick.
I was like, I guess I was in rock and metal bands all through high school.
Once upon a time, you had long hair too.
I did, yeah.
Were you a singer?
I did try and sing, yeah.
How'd that go? How was
So
that?
sick.
Not great,
No.
not great. Yeah, it took me a long time to just like realize that I wasn't great and just leave it to other people.
No, I respect that. I respect
Yeah,
being like, you know what, not my thing.
yeah. I eventually gave up. Yeah, I do like backing vocals. Like if someone needs a good shout in a song,
That's good. I was
do that.
going to say, so far with this podcast, we've started by not being able to play the songs because just spilled water over on my laptop.
Didn't happen.
And Jordan saying, yeah, just give up. Yeah,
Just give up. Yeah.
It's that kind of vibe today, honestly.
yeah, that's where we're at currently.
Hey, but you know what? Feeling better now we're recording. Am I
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I just need to not touch my laptop and we should be okay.
So you produce.
I produce, yeah. So from metal and rock, then I fell into electronic music, I guess.
Sick.
And I was in a couple of electronic music duos.
Oh, of course.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like Daft Punk?
Nowhere near as good as Daft Punk. Well, like we were two
vibes.
people. We were two people.
That's-
Did you wear helmets?
That's a start.
Yeah, and that was fun. And then COVID hit, and then artistry wasn't really a thing.
True that.
And a bunch of people started asking me to mix and produce for them, and then I realized that what I actually loved doing was making music in the studio, and
Sick.
none of the other being an artist.
Just this
yeah.
one particular bit. But
And
thank
I fell in love with
goodness.
making music for other people.
Yeah, great.
Wholesome. I love that.
So give up.
Give up and get in the studio. Lock yourself in the
that's right.
studio.
Yeah.
Find the one thing that you actually do enjoy and stop lying to yourself about the rest of it.
You have to wear a lot of hats as an artist.
Yeah,
a lot
true.
of hats.
So how many years have you been like full-time producer?
I'm still not a full-time producer.
There you go.
Yeah,
You're still getting there.
I still have the side hustle. Well, sorry, the reliable paycheck.
Yeah.
What is the reliable paycheck?
I do a bit of I guess marketing, business development management for a company called SteelSpan.
Shout out.
Plug the
Span them steel.
Get the ding. Oh god, the ding's
hang
gonna be
on.
rough.
We usually have a ding.
this episode.
I just need to get to it. Just give me one. It's in a different folder.
Hey, everything's going alright.
We're getting
so far.
there. We're getting there. We're pretty much here.
Wow, that worked.
We got to it.
Hey, there
There we go. Fucking oath. Oh, that's good. We dinged.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And
Yeah.
you like it there?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Steel Span. What do they?
They sell
Steel?
like this is not related to music at all.
No.
It doesn't have to be.
But,
They sell like workbenches and cabinets, pallet racking, that sort of thing.
There you go.
So I built them a website and look after it for them. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to websites.
and that pays the bills for you to do the stuff that you do.
Well, I
enjoy.
mostly do music. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So that's just like 1 or 2 days a week, and then
great.
and then the rest is music.
The rest is music.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
But
fun.
yeah, it is fun. Yeah.
What was the first ever like piece of music that was dropped that was like your main producer tag on there? Like you're like, oh, this is Jordan Leonard produced.
Yeah. What was your
For someone else?
Yeah. What was your producer debut?
That's a good question.
Or maybe like the first one you can remember, I guess.
The first one I can remember. Yeah.
Dig deep.
I'm trying to remember her artist name. I remember her real name, but it was kind of a co-production vibe where she brought in the track and then I kind of helped her.
You made it sound
Build it out.
schmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
If I went back through my Spotify playlist,
You could
songs I
find it.
produced, I could
You could-
find
you could
but I
find it,
can't-
but-
I can't remember her name to plug her right now.
That's
Yeah.
all right. We anonymous.
Anonymous,
We
yeah.
look. Let's
And she
dig
was
for
one of the
anonymous.
first people to kind of trust me, I guess, which was cool.
That is nice. Yeah.
Because you have to start. That's the thing that no one ever talks about.
Yeah.
It's like you have to start somewhere, and
The
someone
exposure,
the first
you know?
person has to trust you to make.
Someone
a
has to be the
song.
person that's like, yeah, you can do it.
And you can't. I don't know if you. I didn't tell her she was the first person either.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. I
That's
think
probably the best way to do it.
yeah, I
I'm
was
pretty
just
sure
like,
tattoo
gonna-
artists do the same thing. They're
Yeah.
not standing there with their handshake like, this is actually my first time.
No one's saying that.
Like, dude, you've gone off course. What are you doing? Oh, sorry, it's my first time. Wait, what? Huh? Halfway through the tattoo. Wait, what the fuck is this? It's like it's just a smiley face, stick figure. That's funny. Anyway, what's the producer equivalent of a stick figure?
Oh.
A badly produced song.
Yeah. A badly produced song. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's fucking it, isn't it?
Well, that's the other thing is like you have to start somewhere as well in terms of like your skill level.
Yeah,
so
true.
like
in terms of quality.
I listen back to things that I did a long time ago, and I'm like, oh, that's not great. Just because I've learned a lot since then.
That's good. Has it been so did you end up answering how long has it been, like, I mean, you didn't say like because you're not doing it full time.
Yeah.
But
it's been about 4 years.
4 years,
like
yeah.
professionally doing it for other people.
There you go.
Yeah,
There
4
you go.
4 to 5 years.
And
yeah.
and is that like do you see like is that like an exponential sort of like growth thing? Like you just get better and better, or do you find
Oh, in terms of skill level.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely.
weird. Like it never ramps up slowly. There's always like a sudden jump. I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like, there's
for
leveling
sure.
up. You guys would know as well as
Yeah.
musicians. Like there's always those moments where you're like, oh, I've leveled up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's very sudden.
I've
yeah.
leveled up,
yeah, and then you got to go like spend all your gold and
Yeah.
buy more equipment for your new level.
That's good. That's exactly right.
Yeah, from being a musician, I understand this. Or that's because
Yeah, I remember that moment for me was when I bought like a real like drum plug-in, like a one that people actually use, not just like Logic drums. And I was like, great, I'm a producer now.
Well, part of it is the tools as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
you download a tool and you're like, oh, that's how they've been doing it.
That's how they make it sound.
What's your
good,
favorite
Didn't no one
plugin?
tell me.
Oh yeah,
favorite plugin of all time.
Of all time.
plug your
Oh
favorite
my
plug-in right now.
I'm gonna plug a plugin. I've got
Plug a
new,
plugin.
new segment.
Yeah.
My favorite plugin.
Drop the sauce.
Do you have a favorite plugin, Joss? While Jordan thinks.
I don't think I've used a plugin.
You've never used a plugin.
I mean, my default Logic
not a
ones.
plugin.
yeah. What's
He's
your
all
favorite?
analog.
What's your favorite default Logic plugin?
I mean, you know what is my favorite plugin? The maximizer for the
the Ultra Maximizer on
Ultra
Waves.
Maximizer, the Waves one.
Yeah.
Oh, as in like L2, L1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
L1 Plus, I think, is what it comes up as. I don't really know.
Or
L1
Ultra Max.
Plus.
I'm very noob when it comes to plugins, but
Yeah.
that
Oh,
makes my
you gotta
voice
start somewhere.
sound good on the podcast. So you're listening to this now, you're like, wow, this sounds crisp. It's that.
all L1.
It's all the
it's all
it's all the
L1.
fucking max.
It's all L1 and the R compressor. Thank you, Waves.
Shout out R compressor. Shout out.
Shout out
Yeah.
R compressor, open bracket S.
Oh
close
yeah,
bracket.
I use RVox often.
Oh, yeah? There you go.
RVox, yeah. It's funny because I think everyone downloads. Well, sorry, when I say everyone, well,
Everyone.
I torrented the Waves bundle when I first started out.
Nice.
And I
That's
think
what we
that's,
should have done.
it is a good way to start because then you learn, you like figure out all the plugins and then you figure out which ones you actually like and don't like. And
True. And then you can just buy them.
And then you buy the better versions of those plugins
Yeah.
from other software developers.
True that.
Okay, so
So my favorite plugin I would probably have to say is the TubeTech PE1C, which is an emulation of a famous tube EQ.
okay, there you
That's
go.
crazy.
Who's that belong to? Is that like an XLN thing? Who's
Oh, I mean, almost every company does an emulation. There's probably like
cool.
stock emulations. So it's like the blue one with it
blue
has
one.
like the big black
is it like
knobs.
a console one or?
Logic has a stock one. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
yeah, I think I
I'm not
know
sure what
that.
they call it.
I
but-
think I think it's called Tube EQ actually.
Yeah.
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 It is
Yeah.
called Tube EQ. I've used it before.
and
it's pretty good.
It's just a beautiful sounding thing. Yeah. Whenever something needs a bit more air.
Air.
Always reach
Wow,
for-
you heard it here
reach
first,
for
folks.
The pull.
Are your productions lacking air?
Yeah.
Tube EQ on Logic Pro.
Need tube EQ on that computer, I think.
Yeah.
You've got to describe it in some way.
yeah.
We come up with all these
Air.
weird words.
Well, yeah, I
I
think
feel like that's a talent of being a producer is, you know, coming out with more descriptive words to describe music. because
communicating.
Sometimes
sounds.
music can be hard to describe, you know.
Also deciphering what artists are saying,
saying,
as well.
yeah.
True.
I want this to sound a bit more scrongly.
I'll turn the sprinkles off, I guess.
Is there like a memorable one that you've gotten in the past that where you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like where an artist has been like, wait, I wanted
more
a
often
bit
than
more.
not, like I guess most artists they use their voice to convey ideas.
Yeah.
So they end up just making weird sounds at me, and then I have to replicate.
That, like, never has a drummer ever been told, hey, can you play like a 16th? That no, it's always just like, can you do like a yeah, I can do that. I can do
Yeah,
that.
I got it, yeah,
But what about oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'll
Yeah,
fuck with that. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like it's probably the same with producing. You know. Oh, just can you make that like bass sound a bit more like wah, rather than wah wah like wah wah. Yeah, you get it? Yeah, sweet man.
Airy. Yeah.
Airy, yeah, airy.
When you need
Yeah,
things
I
to
need-
be a little bit more airy. Airy. What about I guess so usually we at the like end of the first segment we do like plug like people that you like, but like because you're a producer it's a little bit different because
Yeah, your job-
you work with all the people that you would plug. So do you want to like let's start
Rattle
now.
off some other.
Let's start
dudes,
like getting into some people
peeps.
that you've worked with that you want to talk about.
I guess
some
I
cool
came
projects.
in here thinking that like I'm gonna plug all my artists.
Do
yeah,
it.
go for it.
We're here. We've reached
Well,
that.
Just
point.
go a little bit slow because I'm
Go a
just
little bit
spilled a
slow.
lot of water on my laptop, so I need to open the ding.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
all
then,
right.
yeah,
You just have to press space for.
Yeah.
Well,
and
the
then I gotta
first one
close
that
it.
comes to mind is probably I Eves. I mix. For
shit.
her.
How did you fuck that up?
What do you mean? How do I fuck it up? You spilled water all over my.
How come I can do it then?
There we go.
You use it. You do it. All yours, buddy.
You're the dinger now.
Okay. Oh, Diego just unplugged these after. Whoops.
I'm gonna make sure it's still playing.
No. Let me touch it. Let me touch it.
Yeah. Good idea.
I think I got this. I got a gentler touch. All right. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, we're ready. Go again.
Wait, what was that one again?
I Eves.
I
You
Eves.
know I Eves.
Do I?
Just wouldn't know how it's spelled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
AYA space YVES.
Why wouldn't I know how it's spelled?
Because it's doesn't sound like.
I figured that's how it was spelled, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay.
There you
well,
go.
Isn't Eves
kudos.
like YVES? Like, isn't that always?
Yeah,
Eves?
that
Okay.
Eves is the easy part.
I didn't know
okay.
that when she first changed her name to that. I was like, Yves.
No, it's because I listened to an artist called Eves Tumor,
Yeah.
and like I worked it out through that artist, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Because it's like, oh, I love your vest, and it was like,
Deciphering
no,
it.
that's not how you say it.
No, it's not your
That's
best,
not it.
believe it or not.
She's amazing, incredible. I feel very lucky to mix her music.
That is very fun. Have you worked on a lot of stuff with her?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I've probably mixed maybe between 7 and 10 songs, something like that.
That is
yeah.
a lot.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a catalog already.
We met in I think 2019, so yeah.
Nice.
So was that like early production days for you? I guess in that year. Or?
Yeah, I was still an artist then. I was
Wow.
still doing the
Wow.
electronic pop duo thing.
Still in Daft Punk.
So we met at a songwriting competition.
I know the one.
Yeah, and that's where I met Little Green as well.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
That sounds right to me.
That's how we all met, right?
What?
Songwriting comp.
Because Little Green, yeah, songwriting comps, right? Little Green recommended you to Maddie, and that's how we know.
Oh,
you.
that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Well, that leads me to my next plug.
Go on.
Murphy Field.
Wow.
Yeah, who?
Murphy Field.
I'm
I think
just
you
joking.
might have heard. You may live with her.
Maybe. True. I need to think about that.
There we go. We
And
got
for
the
Little
ding.
Green.
Yeah.
Sorry,
many.
I'm not used to doing this.
I'm
but-
still waiting for her to put the music out though.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
people take their time sometimes.
We've done a few songs
Can't
together
relate.
now. All incredible. All incredible.
Fuck yeah, it's so sick.
So keen for that. Gabriel Paris is another one that comes to mind. He's
What a guy.
incredible. Sammy Constantine. There you go.
From the plug. Well, not from the plug, but she's been on
I
the plug.
listened to the episode
Oh,
actually in the lead up
fantastic.
to this
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
a bit prepared.
Yeah, that was a really fun episode.
It was.
It was all over the internet. It was like, well, not the first
She
time I did
also
it.
plugged Gabe
Yeah.
as a magician. episode, yeah.
Yes, I do remember that. She's like, my wonderful boyfriend and magician.
He is a magician at any instrument he touches.
There you go.
There you go.
So-
Good way to
Not
tie it back
untrue,
together.
Not untrue.
Yeah, it works out. You know.
That's fun. There's a lot of people. Anyone
a lot
else?
of people. I'm working with a guy at the moment called WCB, who's also very cool. Like a self-proclaimed gay witch.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah, which is a
gay,
vibe.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a vibe.
Yeah, he's very cool. He has like a Sam Smith-esque voice, but then he co-produces with me, so he brings in what he's done, and then we build from
Right.
there.
Wow, that's so sick.
What I've always wondered, like it for me, whenever I see more than one producer in the Spotify credits, questions, so many. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
How does that work? Yeah, I
it's
know
just
what you mean.
how realistically, like, how do like to me?
Well,
because-
more often than not, I think it's like they probably write the song in a room with a producer, and then they go away and get it produced by someone else who used bits that producer had, and then they might get it produced again by someone else, and they
I
use
see.
bits from both of them. And
Okay.
that's,
How
Wow,
much?
that's a lot of work.
My real question is, how much do you think DJ Khaled is actually inputting on the song versus like how much he's
I want
just
to
like
say very close to zero. They just get him in for the tag.
and he's like, and what's this? That's just the EQ. And what's this? That's a drum kit.
Yeah.
And what's this? Oh,
There's that
God.
video of him online playing guitar, which is pretty
Oh,
cool.
I
God.
love it. I love it.
good.
There was a photo that got uploaded of his setup, his studio setup. And
Oh,
he's-
yeah.
and he's got like the same like preamp that they have at like the JMC songwriting suite.
So good. You're like, that makes you feel a lot better.
It does, yeah,
Because,
yeah.
I mean, if DJ Khaled can do it, anyone fucking can.
It's
you know?
true, but it's like, does he do it?
Like
you know?
traditionally, I guess a producer was someone who brought all the right people together.
Damn.
So
okay.
I guess
So maybe he's good at that.
maybe he is good at that. Yeah.
So therefore, he's the best producer alive.
DJ Khaled,
Big
best-
stretch.
Putting it out there. No, that probably is a big stretch. But
Who is
you know.
who is actually? That's a great point.
Who's the best producer?
Who are some of your favorite producers?
Oh, wow, I
'Cause
like
we
this.
don't get to talk about that.
I'd
heaps
go
often.
like my mind goes straight to Phineas.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, well, we're getting a bit into him soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
Phineas
little
is definitely an idol of mine in terms of like production.
He really just kind of just like popped into this music scene, won every Grammy, and then and then
And
moved
did
on.
it from a bedroom as well.
And from a bedroom, yeah,
so-
it's pretty insane.
Goes to show.
Yeah,
It does go to show. I think
Yeah.
he opened a lot of doors for a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like even people who work in studios I've spoken to recently. They're just
Speaking to
like,
them.
yeah, studio don't really need it. Yeah, don't really need it.
You just it's just nothing. Just,
Yeah,
it feels a
I
bit-
work mostly from a home setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you need to go to a studio?
They're quiet. They are very quiet.
just- yeah.
They do have that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just treated.
Yeah, they're like rooms within rooms,
Yeah.
sort of thing. Like literally, they build a room inside of a room. So
It's just
sound can't
there's
get
just
in.
so much glass, you know. It's just like so many
So much
many
thick glass.
so many
So much
layers of
insulation.
glass. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
But like, it feels like I kind of like background noise in some context sometimes with music, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, obviously, if
Yeah.
you have like, you know, a lawnmower going, that's like, oh, maybe not, you know? But like a car driving past or
Lawnmower
something,
core.
like sometimes that's kind of a vibe, you know? Like, yeah, maybe we do need to just record a lawnmower. and then produce that.
And put it in a song.
Maybe, yeah.
Hasn't been done before.
Has anyone ever done that?
I'm sure it has, though. I'm of the mindset that there are so many people and musicians and producers in the world that it's just like
It has to have been
whatever
done.
idea you've got, somebody else has probably had it.
Target demographic dads.
Yeah, wow. Can you imagine? It's like brown noise, but instead it's just lawnmower.
Ambient lawnmower.
Ambient lawnmower call.
Yeah.
I'd listen to shit out of
Put,
that.
Yeah,
put this on so I
that's a
fall
genre
asleep
waiting
easy.
to happen.
Yeah. Imagine mowing your lawn while listening to ambient lawnmower call.
Why would you do that? But isn't mowing your lawn doing that?
I guess it would be like listening to music at a gig,
Yeah, I guess so.
just putting in headphones as a band playing and just got something else playing in the headphones. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this one up. We're gonna take a bit of a break. Well, you're gonna come back instantly, but we're gonna take a bit of a break.
Cool.
We'll be back to talk to you about your album that you plugged on the Plug
So
podcast.
gracious.
Sounds good.
We've got sound effects.
Oh boy. You got this.
Okay.
Now go back. Yep.
Just had a click
Between. Yep.
between seggies.
Pick a number between 1 and 15, Jordan.
Okay, do I say it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 9.
Cool. Good choice. Here you go. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer due to thermal expansion, meaning the iron heats up and the particles gain kinetic energy and take up more space.
What?
That's crazy. It's the same thing with the Harbour Bridge. It gets longer in summer.
It's the same thing with anything metal. Actually.
metal and big, yeah.
It just, when it's hotter, it gets bigger.
Oh, I have a fun fact for the next fun segment.
Okay.
Just
the next fun segment.
The next fun segment.
It better be fun.
The next fun
Fingers
segment.
crossed
It's
a
going to be fun.
segment.
It's going to be fun. All right?
Anyway, we're going to do something else that's completely unrelated. I just looked up fun facts. What
album are you plugging today? Yeah!
Cool. Was that one mixed and mastered?
Look, that's one of the worst ones, bro.
That's really funny. We've been planning. We keep saying that we're going to redo them, but
We are. We're still going to
just
do
haven't.
it.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
No,
buddy.
I back them.
That's what we need. What album are you plugging today, man? What's going on?
My mind went straight to my favorite album of all time, which is a relatively recent album.
That's so sick.
From Lizzy McAlpine.
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
It's called 5 Seconds Flat. It was released in 2022. Do you know what day?
What date?
Yeah. Putting you on the spot. Favorite album, huh?
No.
Guess it's not. I'm joking. just guess.
Just
Ballpark.
guess.
Yeah.
April?
Shit. Okay.
It was in
Okay. Now you
April.
got 30 days to guess from.
Was it April 16th?
April 8th. Half that. You know, half it and
pretty
give it to
close.
next
Yeah,
one.
that's
that,
right.
Yeah, that was kind of impressive.
Getting the month right
Yeah.
was
I was like,
impressive.
are you fucking with this?
No, I don't know what date it is. 8th of
April
April.
8th? Whoa. No, good job. Why did you pick this album besides the fact that you just said it's your favorite album of all time? But like, why is it your favorite album of all time, I
Good
guess?
question.
There's not many songs for me, I think because I have such a critical ear that like tick every single box in terms of like songwriting, lyrics, melodies, production, mix.
The lot.
But this whole thing is just like phenomenal from start to finish.
Very
Chef's
polished,
kiss,
incredibly polished. Yeah.
And her voice is just...
Of course.
It's
of course.
just,
of course.
yeah, it's just, there's no words.
It's
I watched her Tiny Desk and it was as if someone had gone in with Melodyne somehow in real time. Like she's just on
Just
every
like
single note.
Trying to match it with the cursor. Like,
yeah.
okay, I got this.
If
That'd
real
actually
time
be pretty
Melodyne
crazy, yeah.
existed,
Yeah.
that's what it sounded like.
I didn't even know she did a tiny.
It's
Desk.
really good.
I'll have to check it out.
Well,
She sings with a little group that harmonizes with, I forget what their name is, but yeah, they're really talented in their own right as well.
Awesome.
But yeah, I first, one of my artists sent me a song called Doomsday, which is the title track, and the album hadn't come out at that point. And I looked it up on YouTube and watched it with the music video, and it just blew my mind.
it is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't spoil my favorite songs.
I haven't seen the music video, which is something I always say I'm going to do. I'm going to get really into music videos. You know, I'm going to watch.
They're
them.
worth a watch.
They're so important.
They're worth a
They're
watch.
like people
Yeah.
make them for a reason.
People make them.
People make them.
People
for a
make
reason.
them, yeah.
And
That's why
don't-
they're important.
I just don't watch them for some stupid reason. I don't.
Well, sometimes they can ruin a song though.
Ooh,
I can't think of any. Don't ask me.
Don't ask me
But, like,
example.
sometimes you watch the music video and then you have this whole other different impression of the
Yeah,
song.
for
It's like when
sure.
you watch the movie version of a book and you're like, oh no, that's
Like,
not
fuck,
it.
it's been
Yeah.
ruined for me, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm usually able to separate stuff like that, you know, where I can be like, well, at least the song's still good. you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I think like things that come to mind are like some really bad like 90s and 80s music videos in particular. Maybe like The Cure or like Smashing Pumpkins, for example. I feel like they always
do
have
they
like
have crap music
really
videos, or-
edgy music videos for no
Yeah,
reason.
just like cut to a crow.
Yeah, and you're like the music's fun, but you don't have to go this hard on like the, you know, I'm sad. Like you just make
We
it.
get it.
Yeah, we get it.
We get it. We know,
get it, Billy.
We know, Billy. Thank you. You can cut it out. Stop holding that knife up to your neck, Billy.
No, I haven't listened to this album in a while. I listened to it when it came out and was like, fuck, this rules. And then, I mean, as I do with every album ever, I just never listened to it again.
Yeah,
It's just a story of my fucking life.
Every album gets one. Everybody gets one. That's it.
Yeah, it's
more.
I'm not really an album guy in general.
True.
I'm very much a
Oh.
singles guy.
Wow.
So it's pretty rare that albums like grab me.
I must
Yeah.
know, based off of that comment, is there a runner-up for album that's your favorite?
Runner up for album that's my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah, if this album didn't exist, what would you plug?
Yeah. If before this album, did you have?
Well, the most recent one that comes to mind that came out this year is Ray's album.
Oh yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
The first time I heard Escapism,
That album really was just
from start
kind
to
of-
finish,
kind of
that album
appeared,
was,
you know? Yeah.
It was Venduk I Eves that put me onto that
Ah, of
album.
course,
Yeah,
of course.
and yeah, just phenomenal from
Yeah.
start to finish. She's coming, I think, next year.
Yeah, she's playing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming down under.
Down.
No, this album's very sick. I remember the first time I heard Lizzy McAlpine was her first album. I can't remember what the hell it's called. I can check. I've literally got Spotify open right here, and I'm like, can't work it out. Give me a minute.
And like, it's all to do with time, isn't it? Give me a minute, 5
5
seconds
seconds
flat.
flat.
Yeah, there you
Whoa.
go.
You onto something here. And like, I really liked it, but this is a whole different, like, I don't know. It's like a whole nother level, you know?
Yeah, I did go back and like have a flick through her catalog, but like I think what really grabbed me with this album was the production, because before it was like very much like acoustic folk world, whereas this was like a blending of electronic music and
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, I feel like, you know, music's subjective, whatever, but I feel like this is objectively good, like, production, you know? I don't
Yeah.
know if there's any way to be, like, critical of it. Like, obviously,
No.
I'm sure you could
Yeah.
be critical in a way.
It's just like what do you?
But, like,
change?
it
but it
just-
would be it's completely subjective.
Yeah.
It just sounds so good. Like, I don't understand how you could listen to it and be like, yeah, I like it, just not the production. Like, that's just not a thing when it comes to this album for me. Like, I just don't think you could be like, oh, the production sucks, because it doesn't.
It just doesn't.
it just doesn't.
Is it like, who's on production duties? I mean, obviously, there's
I
like
should know.
a
I
big,
should know.
There's a big amount of features that I assume, like some of them, like
Yeah,
for
we've got
example,
Jacob Collier in there.
the Phineas one, the
Jacob
Collier
Collier
one.
Phineas,
feature.
yeah.
The
I can
Phineas
imagine
feature.
they both had production credits.
Actually,
I believe I followed him on Instagram. I can't remember his name, but I think it was mostly one guy
One
for
guy,
it. Like,
sure,
yeah,
gotcha.
don't quote me, but
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. I think
Tim
I
Pollard.
checked the production credits.
you've got
for-
Spotify open. Have a look.
Oh,
at
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I
Wait,
think I
we can
checked the
do this?
production. I checked the production credits for the Jacob Collier one because I was sure that he had like production duties.
He would
on
have
that.
production,
but I don't think
credits.
he
Song
actually
credits.
does. From what I remember, does he? Yeah, no, he doesn't.
It's produced by Philip
I think
Etherington.
most of it could be that.
Oh, Jordan. Yeah,
John
yeah,
Rickey?
Yeah,
Yeah, good
it
name,
is.
Jordan.
Shout out Jordan.
Great name. Trusty,
out Jordan.
Trusty Jordan.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, either way, yeah, like I said, sounds fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
And I mean,
incredible.
it feels like more like a conceptual album, you know? Like, obviously, I use that word very loosely because, like, these days, anything can be considered like concept album. You can use, is the concept good music?
I
Then
think
it's a concept album. you know?
I think it's like it sounds like that because I mean her voice is like unique in her own way, and then also the production all sounds like within this like sort of its own little world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, everything belongs on this album.
Completely unique. I
Yeah,
would say is,
yeah, fully.
is another,
Yeah, because-
another reason why it stands out.
Yeah, 100%.
There's nothing
There
else.
truly is
like-
nothing else I've heard that's like this, I guess
Yeah.
you could say.
It's just such a, like you said, it's just such an interesting blend of like, I mean, like her voice, which is generally speaking like that sort of, I guess, softer, sort of folkier sort of thing. And
Yeah.
then like bringing in like, Jacob Collier fucking negative harmony bullshit,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like, and then the Phineas feature, and then and the pianos and all of it. It's just like it's this. It's so like its own album, but like every feature, it feels like such a collaborative sort of effort, and you can really hear like the Jacob Collier one and the Phineas song. They sound like it. You just like before they even sing, it's like you could tell that like Phineas is playing the piano.
Yeah,
you
can
or
tell
like-
they've like done it together.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot of open D on this thing as well, which I fuck with.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Of course.
I love alternative guitar tunings.
Why not?
And like, I don't know, I guess Open D is a very like folky acoustic thing, but I just feel used so differently on here. I don't know how to explain it.
I think because
Like-
it is super like there is so much like electronic stuff going on.
Yeah,
as well.
it's kind of cool. Like Doomsday, for example, like it feels like a fucking like slow Western song, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of interesting things that are done with the guitar as well. Like they're very muted.
Yeah.
And like I think a lot of that is filtering, but then also like
The way it's
playing a
played.
lot of
Yeah.
palm muted
Yeah.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
in saying that, I do think like when did this album come out? Last year, right?
April 8th, 2022.
Of course. Sorry, my mistake. Sorry.
You didn't know that?
How stupid. I feel like in the past 12 months, the amount of stuff I've heard that's come out from whoever that just sounds like a song off of this album is insane. Like it feels like so many people in
Inspiring.
the world were like, this album will be my personality for the next 12 months. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Which is fair.
That's me.
100%.
as well,
like
yeah.
which is fair enough. There's so much to like, because it is like in its own little world, but it is also so unique. There's so much to take.
It was interesting that like it didn't really blow up until Ceilings as well. And
Yeah.
that's the that was the TikTok.
The TikTok.
song.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't even realize that was like the most streamed by a long shot.
Well,
like,
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, shout out TikTok.
Shout out TikTok. Yeah.
We're going to do something real quick.
Oh shit.
Just to interrupt, sorry. Have you got your phone?
Do you have it ready?
Yeah, I have it ready to go.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
What is it that I have ready to go, Jordan?
I have no idea.
It's called the lightning round. All right. So
the
basically,
lightning round.
what the lightning round is yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So you get it. So we can start.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I've got a list right here
drop me in.
of 100 random, well, it's 101 actually, random questions that
Okay.
have very little meaning. Like some of them are unanswerable, like logically, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. But all you gotta do is just answer as many of them as you can in a
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
So you're
What's
gonna-
the highest score?
Right now? Ooh.
So the highest score in total, I think, is 26.
Ever?
26.
Of all time?
But,
26.
Okay.
but luckily for
And
you,
there's no wrong answers?
no wrong answers. No.
Okay.
Unless I'm unhappy with. No, I'm joking. And this is only the second one for the half year.
This bracket, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we do it like every financial year or every 6
Every
months.
6 months. Every 6 months. We do it bi-yearly.
Yeah, so we
That's what
do
that is.
one at the financial year, which just happened, and then one at the end of the year. So this is for the end of the year one.
Yeah.
And
This is for the Christmas special, yeah.
so yeah, I think the score to beat right now is only like 18 or 19, right?
Sure.
And if you're still got the highest score by the end of the season, you get some plug merch.
You get a free t-shirt.
Free
Nice.
t-shirt, yeah.
Love a free
Or a
t-shirt.
hat if you want it.
Or a hat. They're not
Okay.
great though.
Or just stickers if you don't want to send us broke. That would be really nice. Not joking. We have heaps of shirts.
It's fine. Nobody's buying the t-shirt.
Will you take a kid's shirt, but because we have so many kids shirts.
I do have kids. so
yeah.
I'll
Do,
take
you,
it.
do your kids
Yeah.
want a shirt?
like you don't have to win this. You can just take the shirts if you want.
Yes.
Like we need to get rid of this. We have like 60
Content. We'll
kids
get
shirts.
some kids in
Yeah,
the plug
that's
t-shirt.
great.
Yeah.
We have like 60. It's so bad.
Yeah. Oh god.
Anyway,
Have we spoken about
Not
that
many
on a
kid
podcast
listeners
before?
to the plugs.
No,
Too many
no.
explicits.
I think we might not have actually spoken about it on the podcast, but look, another time.
Another time.
Where's you got it? Perfect.
I'm ready to go. I'm just gonna have to turn the volume down as soon as I press play.
Yeah, that's all right.
All
And
right, so
you got the timer
Josh
ready?
and I
to go?
will be alternating asking you questions. So he'll ask you a
Okay,
question,
sure.
I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
But you just got to answer as many as you can, as fast as you can. Some of them have no real answer.
And it'll be really distracting music playing the whole
And
time.
there will
as
be
well.
really
Good.
distracting music
All
playing the
right.
whole time as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the lightning round song. All right, are you ready to go, Jordan?
Ready.
All right, we're going to start the lightning round in 3, 2, 1. Jordan, who do you main in Mario Kart?
That would be Metal Mario.
Do you prefer music or Weird Al Yankovic?
Weird Al Yankovic.
What is your favorite Christopher Nolan film?
Dark Knight.
Hand dryer or paper towel?
Paper Towel.
Best generation of Pokemon?
The first one.
Is life really hard or are you just not trying?
Really hard.
What's your rap name?
JL.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Swimming.
Best Super Duper flavor?
The purple one.
Favorite member of the fellowship?
Legolas.
Favorite D&D class?
Craft.
Nice. Who is your favorite pop artist?
Lizzy McAlpine.
What is your favorite Kanye West album?
Yeezers.
If you could instantly master any instrument, what would it be?
Guitar.
What would you like to plug?
You.
Apple or Windows?
Apple.
Would it be really rude not to?
Yes.
What element would you bend if given the option?
Air.
And what is your coffee order?
That is a latte.
A latte?
Just a plain old latte,
Just
huh?
a plain old latte.
Damn.
Yeah.
No fun milk or
How
anything.
about that face?
No fun.
Fuck milk.
I've fucked around with them before, but I'm just like, nah.
Get milk out of that.
Yeah. How did I go?
No one's going to believe this, but that was a score of 19.
19.
You're tied first.
You're taking the lead.
Tied first.
I think.
I'll take that.
You're either tied first or taking the lead.
Yeah, either one. I don't know. I think it was 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Hopefully not tied first because that means 3 shirts and our shirt
too
economy
many.
is going to be in the toilet. I mean, our shirt economy from last season is already in the
A
economy.
little bit, yeah.
Like-
Wait, how many
And
shows
this
did we have to
financial year is only just
3.
started.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, exactly.
we're going to give Brie one and we're going to give both the Dead Shows members. And I mean, then I feel bad. Maybe we should give all of Dead Shows a shirt. And then it's like now we're 5 shirts down the drain, bro. Like, I hate this game. Anyway.
Back to Lizzy McAlpine. Your favorite pop artist.
Yeah. There was a lot of favorite questions in a row. That doesn't usually happen.
Yeah, there was a lot. It's a randomly
And
generated.
Yeez is your
thing.
favorite Kanye album? So based. So based. What was your favorite D&D class?
Craft. Yeah.
I don't get that. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't play D&D.
The way Diego said it was just like there was some sort of, he understood. He was like, yeah,
Like,
craft. So
I was
true.
just thinking like attending a class.
favorite
But
D&D class.
obviously,
I see.
Only
I see.
just now I'm realizing that it's like a class, like a warrior
Yeah,
or a
that's-
mage.
that's
or,
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only thing I know about D&D is the movie which I watched recently. That's literally it.
Pretty good, right?
And someone at your wedding explained to me what D&D was.
Probably James, if I
Yeah.
had to guess.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, good times. Well,
How'd you like the movie?
I actually enjoyed it a lot.
It's really good.
I went in with 0 expectations, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
It was very good.
I'm glad it went really well for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
I just,
What, as D&D fans, you guys agree?
like I'm satisfied.
Excellent.
Like, it's
Really, really
funny.
good.
It was very good.
Yeah, it was very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could have been so much worse, but they just
It
like,
could have been awful.
They did it
really
very
could have been.
tastefully. I think the only thing that was a bit weird was how the halflings were just like smaller
people.
scale.
Oh yeah, halfling Bradley Cooper.
Brad Cooper.
Like it was a bit too
That was-
goofy, but I didn't really mind because it was just funny as
It wa-
hell.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Small
shock
Brad
factor.
Cooper.
Yeah, the
Like,
shock
it's
factor was
impossible.
like kind of worth it. In a way, yeah. Anyway, Lizzy McAlpine.
Yeah.
5 seconds flat.
Favorite tracks? Should we get
Yeah,
into
fuck
that?
it. Do you have a favorite song? Could you pick one?
I do, definitively. Yeah. It is Erase Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It is. That's fucking. Yeah.
Jacob Collier on BVs.
I remember when that song because that was one of the singles, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was the second single.
yeah,
Because I
that
think it
sounds
went
right.
Doomsday, then Erase Me.
I remember that coming out and seeing I think that's how I even knew about the album at all. I just saw it's like featuring Jacob Collier, cool. And I listened to it and I was like, yeah, wow, that is featuring Jacob Collier.
Normally, Jacob Collier is just too much for me. Like his own music,
Oh, yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, it's a bit
This
much.
This is good.
Jacob Collier overwhelms me for sure. Like it's just like chill, bro. Just
Yeah,
chill.
it is.
It's
So it's
also
nice
depressing.
to hear.
yeah, it's
how-
a lot.
It's nice
Yeah.
to hear him just chilling, But I would love to go to Jacob Collier concert so I could be like, it sounds good, I love those
Apparently,
videos.
the most recent one, he had an allergic reaction, and he was like, he didn't come on stage for ages, and they stabbed him with an EpiPen, and then he came on and played the whole show. Of
course,
even after
fucked.
that. Yeah.
What?
So
What a
kudos.
legend.
Just imagine coming onto and your face is just completely should know.
I think. Is that where I am? I can't remember. That's pretty fun.
So
Like swallowed the hell.
just do you have a favorite song?
Yeah.
Swollen
I mean,
Jacob.
I don't usually.
We're all stuck on Swollen Jacob.
I'm trying to think of like a meme here, like Jacob's Swolio.
Jacob
That's it.
Swolio.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one. That was
Okay, sweet. I got that.
fucking pure magic. That's what that is.
We got there. I don't usually like to pick the first song off the album, but I genuinely think Doomsday is my favorite song.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, don't
I think
blame you.
it is a fantastic way to open the album as well because I think it or immediately throws like if you had any expectations, they're gone. You know.
Yeah. It's definitely like it's almost like the most freeform sort of song on the album in a way. It's like got the least sort of like drums in a way.
And I think it could be like Erase Me does this a lot as well, and like I guess a lot of the songs do, but they have that dynamic between we're going really loud, but now it's just Lizzy's voice and a tiny guitar.
Well, but yeah, she has the kind of voice where it's just so easy to fall on that, and it's just like it's such a strong sort of.
Well, difference. I love mixes where the vocal is just like way louder than everything else. I showed this song to one of the mastering engineers I always use, and he was like, I just can't believe how loud the vocal is. Like normally the kick and the snare hits the limiter, hits the L1 first.
Yeah.
The ultra maximizer. But in this case, it's just vocals straight smashing into that thing because it's way louder.
Yeah, but like it's just so like the vocals just sound so good. I mean, obviously she's a great singer, which helps. You know?
Yeah.
You're like,
well, that's the other way I found it inspiring was like the mixes were so good.
Yeah.
And that's inspiring as well. Yeah.
I also think like Doomsday, I think is a highlight of this, but like lyrically, the whole album is just so interesting.
Yeah.
I guess you can say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
and even like lyrically, talking before about like how the production and the vocals are so unique. The lyrics are fucking unique in their own way as well.
And like she does the conversational thing
exactly.
better than anyone.
That's why I love like the lyrics in here because it's like there's no like bullshit crazy metaphors and
like there's
God,
it's
real.
It's like, but like she makes it sound like it's
But she's just talking about her experiences.
The lyrics you could say to someone and it wouldn't sound weird.
Like exactly. That's why I hate when you can pull lyrics out of context and you're like, who would ever say that? You know what I mean? And like I feel like more appreciative of lyrics where it feels like, you know, she's talking about something. Like, you know, she could just have a conversation. So Diego, what is your favorite song?
Well, funny you ask, Joss, because there's so many that I could
pick one.
easily. I think this album, like when I first listened to it, was one of those ones that I just like rinsed like over and over again.
Pick one.
And pretty much every time I listened to it, I just had a new favorite song. So
yeah, fair enough.
Through time, Doomsday was a favorite. Erase Me was a favorite.
Can't pick those.
Reckless Driving was a favorite.
Right, you can pick those.
Ceilings, obviously. Hate to Be Lame with Phineas was probably my favorite for most of the time because I had a very big Phineas phase. I'm still in it. And then Orange Show Speedway to finish is great closer.
Orange Way Speedway I was going to talk about as well. Just as like, I think it also encapsulates the same energy of like the full album where it's like, you know, she's just talking to us about stuff.
Yeah.
It's got all the voice notes in it as well.
But I think Orange Show Speedway is one where it's like the whole song does sound like a conversation, but the lyrics sort of like flip at one point, and when it does, it's like,
it's like
wait, what the
fuck
fuck were you talking about the whole time?
Yeah, wasn't she saying like at the end like, oh, there is no Orange Show Speedway?
Yeah, there's some twists in there.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of which one is
She's fucking with us.
I think it's Ceilings. Yeah. So
sure.
the whole thing was like a dream.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like
she doesn't really have a boyfriend.
Orange Show, exactly. Yeah. Orange Show Speedway feels the same thing where it's like, but I've never been to the Orange Show Speedway. It's the do.
What? Album? What do you mean?
So I mean, maybe
but you have to pick one.
Yeah, shit. Pick one.
It's like 5. That's not even fair.
I think because nobody else has picked it, I might have to go Hate to Be Lame. Just because I think like I'm a big sucker for a male-female duet. I'm a big,
and it's a good one as well. Like you have his deep voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming in at just the right moment,
and just like the soft piano, you know, just like, and it's just like. It's so good.
Like,
and
Exile with Bon Iver and Taylor Swift type beat, you know?
Exactly that type beat.
Where Bon Iver all of a sudden shows off his really fucking deep voice. You're like, wait, what?
Just out of nowhere.
You can just sing really deep and you're like, wait, what?
With the classic Bon Iver like double, you know, that sort of effect that he's got on it.
Bon Iver be like, but it's Bon Iver. You can actually do it. I can't get that
That's
way.
pretty good.
Thank you. But I think I have to say Hate to Be Lame with Phineas because
there you go.
as I said, I had a big Phineas phase and this was a nice
you said it.
collaboration.
And with that,
do you have any last words about this album?
last words. Hit me.
Last words.
Why should somebody listen to this album?
Why should I go home and listen
Why
to this?
not?
Wow.
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's just amazing from start to finish.
That's-
All the collabs as well.
Yeah.
Even the Ben Kessler one.
Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
did
The Reckless
I've
Driver.
listened to a lot of Ben Kessler since that song.
I haven't looked into it.
I highly recommend
I
it. They
love-
do another collab like the opposite
on
way.
his?
So it's Ben
I
Kessler
love that. I love
and
those.
Lizzy
Yeah,
McAlpine
yeah,
called
yeah.
False Art, and that is.
I also just love finding an artist you like
From-
just from another.
I've
I've
done that recently with this band called Fizz. If anybody knows who they are, they're amazing.
I know Fizz.
Yeah.
Just because Maddie sent me
Yeah,
Fizz.
yeah.
It was
And
great.
like because like I knew Dodie from Fizz, and then the other three
I
of
love
them,
Dodie.
incredible. All of them incredible.
Oh, is Dodie in Fizz?
Yeah, she's in Fizz.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me at him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they have
got
a
that
male,
reference?
so Dodie is the female singer. And
Well,
then they have a male
they're all
singer,
they're all
right?
singers.
Oh, they're all singers.
They're all singers.
Oh,
There's
cool.
3 females and a guy, and they're all fucking incredible.
Fizzy.
Yeah, they're all fizzy.
Well,
They're all
plug that
fizzy.
if you can be bothered. I don't really know if you can. Be bothered.
Yeah, Jordan, pick another number between 1 and 15 that isn't 9.
4.
Nice.
Yeah, these are all good picks.
Okay. I
Number
don't know what I'm picking.
number 4.
So there's this thing, it's called glacier mice, okay, right? So basically it's these little balls of moss, like about the size of mice. And for some reason they move in certain directions across like icy landscapes, like across glaciers. So they've been found in like Alaska, Chile, subantarctic regions, etc. And they all move as like a herd, little balls of moss.
So they have moss intelligence.
Yeah, they have moss intelligence. Yeah, and
I thought the way this was starting was, it sounds like one of those like videos of the people mocking people on podcasts who are like, so you got to hear about this thing, man. It's good. Like, oh, look,
you're blowing my mind.
You're
right
blowing
now.
up. Jerry's walking out of the room. He's so sick of me talking about this.
So
We've been
yeah,
talking about this all
glacier
day.
mice. Look it up. It's really, really interesting. Highly recommend.
I want to pet one.
Yes, that was my first thought. But then I was like, oh, but they move in herds, so I don't want to
Is
separate.
it a
from them.
glacial mouse if you have a single one?
I guess.
I don't
yeah,
have feelings,
yeah.
but
it's literally like a ball of moss, and they move like.
something to do with magnets. Surely.
Maybe, and it has nothing to do with like wind or like
Doesn't
the
moss
slope.
only like exist on like the north face of stuff and stuff like that?
The funny thing is, there's worms and stuff living inside the balls of moss that usually wouldn't be able to live
I don't
inside
want to
like
pet one anymore.
that usually wouldn't be able to live in cold glacial regions.
My
Now
glacial
they
mouse
can.
has worms again.
Well, I'm gonna cut this guy off. We got a song to play.
All right, play it.
I have just assessed that this guy is a ginormous asshole.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I love the ooh la la la.
Thank you.
Thank you. We really like them.
Yeah.
Ooh la la ooh la.
We
la 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 ooh la.
We
I don't know.
have a bunch of other games that we play. So for different episodes, we play different games, and a lot of them have.
They've all got ooh la las on them.
What, you got to get like a shalala in there.
We did a la la ooh.
That was
Ooh,
really
yeah, that's a
dumb.
good one. Yeah.
That was like we'll reaching the bottom of the bag.
Ooh la la ooh la ooh.
Yeah.
That's how it
What was
goes.
that other game?
I don't remember. It was-
Anyway, also assessment.
Oh, actually, and one of them's a rap.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We'll show you after.
the rap is actually fucking sick.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's a good one.
I digress.
You digress.
We're about to play a game. It's called Arsehole Assessment. So basically, the way this game is played, I've gone to Rate Your Music, a website where people review music. It's a very popular, like Diego said, it's the Reddit of music
The
reviewing
Reddit of
websites.
music. Yeah.
And basically, I've compiled a list of 5 different reviews for 5 different albums. All specifically, the theme is then very negative.
All the reviews are.
Yeah. So like these are the arseholes of the internet, and basically you've got multiple choice A through D. Which album are they talking about?
Okay.
That's the game.
That's
it's
the game.
pretty fun.
And it's going to be you versus me.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
cool.
So
You're
like
going down.
basically
I
you
guess so.
guys hate each other. You're rivals.
Yeah.
You want to.
We're
you wanna
competing
win.
for the top asshole assessor spot in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing that
It's
you
a
want more
highly
on your
sought after
resume.
role.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like I have 4 years retail experience and I'm champion of arsehole
Yeah.
assessment. Yeah, so
It's a 300K a year.
Put it on
salary.
the resume.
Yeah.
should we just crack right? into it?
Yeah. Crack into it. Give us the
Alright.
first one.
So the first arsehole says, this is easily one of the most overrated pop albums in recent
Oh
years.
boy.
It's overly long. Over an hour? Why? If I kind of agree with it. But anyway, if you have nothing to say or show us, why extend that nothingness? The lyrics are cringy and not at all genuine.
Okay.
They could at least try, but nope, they don't. Is this a... What just happened to me, guys? I was just like, is this a... Pepsi, guys.
Careful. Don't
Yeah,
spoil
watch the computers.
it. Just
Is this A, Lana Del Rey's Norman fucking Rockwell? I love that the F word's in there. Anyway, is this B, Lord's Solar Power? Is this C, Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever? Or is this D's?
These nuts.
I also said.
Nailed it.
You got
Halsey,
it first.
if I can't have love, I want power. Easily one of the most overrated pop albums in recent years.
Recent years, they're all kind of recent, right?
Yeah, sorry, no help there.
It's over an hour long.
I
feel like the only one in there that would be over an hour long would be maybe the Lana Del Rey one.
Over an hour long?
Happier than ever's an over an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
I will divulge that 3 of these albums are about an hour long.
There you
Really?
go.
Okay.
I think
this is a bit of a
long
red
time.
herring.
for me, it's between. I don't remember if I remember Solar Power being long. So that's what it's called, right?
Yes, by Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Solar Power being long, and on the cringier side compared to Happier Than Ever.
Yeah, and if you have nothing to say or show
But a lot
us,
of people
then
would
why
say that
extend-
Billie is cringy.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Because
just because she's young.
She's a young woman.
Yeah, see, the problem with this is it really could be any of them.
It kind of could.
I'm just going to go with Billie because I feel like
It's
love to hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a love-to-hate artist.
I guess if you're gonna go Billy, I wanna spice it up. I think I'll go Solar Power. Give me Lord.
So we got Lord locked in, and we've got Billy locked in. Lord's the only album that's not over an hour, though. So it's not. It's not Lord.
It felt like it was. But yeah, okay.
Where
Or
is
Billie
that? Is
Eilish.
it like at a 56 or something?
It's literally like 40 minutes or something.
Oh, I'm remembering that wrong.
I don't mind that record, and it was Lana Del Rey's Norman fucking.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't listen to it, so.
Good album, very good album. Bit of.
Yeah,
I
I've
wouldn't
never been a big fan.
Yeah, neither. Yeah.
I'd probably leave that review.
Yeah, how did you not get that? It was your review. Submitted by Jordan Leonard is the best.
Jordan Leonard is the best asshole assessor.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better Lana Del Rey albums I've heard.
Okay, that's good to know.
So if you want to
Probably
go
not.
listen to Lana, I'd say check that one out.
I did listen to like a 7-minute long single that got good halfway through it. I remember that.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Venice Bitch, I think that's what it was.
I can't
She has
remember.
like really long songs sometimes.
Yeah.
I really like the cover that Hailey Mary does.
Ah, yeah.
That's pretty much all I know about Lana Del Rey.
I actually like all these albums except the Halsey one I've never listened to, so
That's the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kinda wanna check it out.
It's not that good.
fair enough.
Don't let Sammy hear you say that.
I didn't like it. I think I told her. I think I said on the podcast. I was
So
like,
because
I
Sammy
don't-
did plug Halsey's other albums. Literally.
Yeah.
Wait, she plugged both of them?
She plugged 2 of them.
Shit, there you go.
Couldn't
I just
even
realized
pick.
that
Yeah, she could.
who was on that plugged 2 albums
Oh.
recently? It was Jenny, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we said she
plugged-
was the first when she actually wasn't.
She was
because
not.
Sammy
because
was.
Sammy did.
You
There you go.
lied.
Amending
We
on
lied.
the record. You've
Yeah.
heard it here first. On the
Alright,
record, amending.
Next asshole, I guess.
Yes, it's 0-0. Good
Not
start.
a good not a-
0 for 0.
Yeah.
Question-
We're warming up.
Arsehole number 2 says, whiny and cheesy with absolutely unbearable cleans.
Whiny and cheesy. That sounds delicious.
Yum,
Unbearable
yum.
clean. So does that mean they're screaming in it?
I get it. I get it's supposed to be uplifting and all, but I'm sure the band meant well with this message. Oh, sorry. And I'm sure the band meant well with this message.
That's
but
hard
something about the whole package sounds distinctly fake and overblown to me. I have way less patience for generic core these days, and this is uniquely hateable. This is a uniquely hateable example. Is this A? Sorry, I'm getting real like millionaire hot seat on this one. Is this A? Bring me the horizon. That's the spirit. B. A day to remember what separates me and you.
Jeez. Wow.
C. Asking Alexandria.
Oh, boy.
Stand up and sing. Or D. The Amity Affliction. Let the ocean take.
Oh my God.
Could
Wow.
definitely be all of that.
These are all albums that I like rinsed when I was a teenager.
Yeah, whiny and cheesy.
Whiny.
But
cheesy.
people love to whinge about metalcore.
They do.
Especially metalheads. They're like, oh no,
And-
that's not real.
Yeah, and like looking back at it, especially, I feel like metalheads are like even stronger opinion. Like, yeah, they go in with even stronger.
But
opinions.
tell me, which of these has absolutely unbearable clean?
Yeah, can you start the out? Can you?
Unbearable
Which of these is
cleans.
supposed to be uplifting and all, and which of these was sure the band was meant well with the message.
It's not.
but,
Yeah.
but,
It's not Amity Affliction.
but which,
Well, yeah, Unbearable Cleans
which
makes me think
was
of
like the
Amity.
whole package sounding distinctly fake and overblown. Which one's that?
It's there isn't like a good the message in the Amity Affliction album is like I want to kill myself.
No, their message is the ocean.
Am I right? It's like if Jerry Seinfeld got on stage and was like, "So the ocean."
Okay,
Exactly.
that's the
Brother.
spirit. Yeah, good.
Say them again.
Alexandria.
So Asking Alexandria.
Yeah.
A Day to Remember, Bring Me the Horizon, or the Amity Affliction.
I'm actually not super familiar with their Asking Alexandria one. They're not somebody I.
Is that a recent album or no?
These are all sort of
There's
like
no recent
2010s,
albums from those
like-
guys. Yeah, and that's the Spirit's an older one as well.
It's
yeah.
like
2015, I think.
Yeah.
Generic.
Yeah, this is just going to be a wild guess.
Yeah, This is a hard one, man.
I don't make them easy, do I?
No, I suppose not. Would you like to guess first, or do you want me to guess first?
You guess first. You
Okay.
go.
The message is supposed to be good. Unbearable Cleans. What separates me from you? Which one is that? Is that the one?
It's the one with
Oh wow!
Isn't it? The
yeah,
one with the timer on the front.
That one is a bit. Oof.
What's the Cleans?
Unbearable. I guess I think I might go with A Day to Remember. I feel like
Cool.
I feel like
Yeah,
the cleans on That's the Spirit are bearable. I would argue.
Yeah.
So you got to put your mind in the head of a hater.
Well, I did. Well, like out of all the A Day to Remember albums, that was one that I didn't really love. So I think I'm gonna go with that one.
There you go.
Day to Remember. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to go with Amity.
Shit. Yeah. Well,
The Unbearable Cleans is really.
is that all locked in across the board?
locked in,
Yeah,
Eddie.
lock it in.
In typical Diego fashion, it can't possibly be this one. It is the Amity Affliction. Let the ocean take me.
I think
always
that-
like-
the ocean take me.
You do it every time. I don't know how you do it. It's really impressive.
It's my fault because I give the assholes more credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm
You're
like,
always like,
they
it
can't be talking about
can't be
this. That
this.
wouldn't make any sense.
And
yeah, you
like-
see the best in assholes.
I do. I just say,
Someone take that one out of context.
in every
please.
asshole, I see a bit of light. You know. Boy jokes.
I just thought I'd leave it
An
open.
old boy, isn't it?
All right. This one I did write the name down for because I was
Okay.
like, maybe I should, and then I couldn't be fucked to go back to the
Okay,
other ones.
yeah,
So
fair enough.
this one's by username B-Day.
B-Day.
Yeah.
Wow. They got the username
B-Day.
B-Day.
Yeah.
As in the letter
and they
B.
left one of the funniest reviews I've ever heard. It's not a long one. It goes, absolute trash. Repeats the same thing over and over. The bars are whack and the beats all sound the same. They're not a rapper and they're not an artistic genius. They're garbage. Is this A, Lil Uzi Vert's Pink Tape?
Oh.
Is this B, Playboy Cardi's Die Lit?
I see where this is going.
Is this C, Eminem's Music to be Murdered
Oh
by?
my God.
Or is this D, 21 Savage and Metro Boomin's Savage Mode Dulce? That's 2 for all the people who can't speak.
Pink Tape is so
Spanish.
fresh.
Pink Tape is fresh. It would be crazy. if
That
it
is
was Pink.
so super fresh.
I don't know most of those albums.
Yeah, look, this
I'm not a
happens
big
sometimes.
auto-tune rap person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Eminem's here.
That was the other one. I was like, I know that one.
I didn't listen to the album, but I know it. I know of it. I don't think the review was harsh enough for it to be the Eminem album.
These are all good albums, if you ask me. Except for I haven't even actually listened to the Eminem one.
I think the general consensus is the Eminem one stinks bad.
I actually thought like it got pretty decent like reviews compared to his like newer stuff.
to like
you know?
Berserk and stuff.
Yeah, like I know the one that has the License for Ill album cover didn't go too well.
Yeah, that's the Berserk.
And then
yeah.
I mean, I'll stand up and say Revival is probably one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life.
yeah, it's bad.
But like apparently this one's not too bad.
Okay, can you read the very short review one more time from B-Day?
Absolute trash. Repeats the same thing over and over. Bars are whack. Beats all sound the same. They're not a rapper and they're not an artistic genius.
Give me.
They're garbage.
Oh, not an artistic genius.
Who here is considered an artistic genius?
Probably
usually?
Playboy Cardi. I'm gonna go with Playboy Cardi.
He's locking in Cardi.
Okay. I literally don't. This is a wild guess again. I'm literally going to say
In the dark.
the letter just because I can't even remember the names. We'll just go with A. I have a good feeling about A.
That's Uzi.
That's
Yeah.
a very new album. Very
Yeah,
new.
came out like last week.
Yeah.
It's
Last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's pretty great, but it's not the answer. The answer was Playboy Cardi's
Yes!
Die Lit.
Yes.
Which
Well done.
I fucking
Suck it, dude.
Rude.
He's getting into it. I love it.
I'm just happy that we're tied
It's
up.
1-1. Don't get too excited.
Exactly. It's exciting.
Fight! No, I'm joking. So fight.
I just punched Jordan. Punch
No, I'm a dialit lover. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I'm really happy I guessed that because
It's like I get what he's saying, but at the same time, I feel like for all the reasons he's saying, that's why I love that album.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because it's the same thing over and over, and the bars are whack, and they're really funny a lot of the time. And the beats all sound the same. It's
And
like,
it's-
that's what I want from a
yeah.
Playboi Carti album. Like,
Playboi Carti, it's
I don't
like-
want anything different. I want an hour of like just cool beat.
Playboi Carti is not known for having the most like clear, concise bars in the world.
And he is considered an artistic genius by a lot of people.
That's
which
what.
is really funny.
That's what.
I should listen to it. Then.
That's what gave it
Sounds
away.
like.
That's what gave it away for me.
And they're garbage. Anyway, moving on. It's
Neck and
tied
neck.
map.
Yeah.
Tied map? Match.
Tied map.
This fourth and fifth ones are pretty chunky, so bear with me.
Okay. All right.
Also, number 4 says, how people can call this abomination music is beyond me.
Jeez.
It is thoroughly unlistenable.
Oh,
this band has no talent whatsoever.
Oh boy.
It is simply a puppet used by MTV to gain control of America's teenagers. Mainstream brain liquidators, like the rubbish should be burned. I sincerely hope that all bands like them get torn limb from limb by rabid wolves.
That is violent.
Yeah.
It's
wow.
like very
How
aggressive.
can you have that much hate inside you?
Yeah. That's.
Anyway, is this Fall Out Boys, Infinity or
I see.
Is this B, Panic at the Disco's Pretty Odd? Is this C, My Chemical Romance's Welcome to the Black Parade?
It's just called the Black Parade.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, there you go. Well, maybe it's not that one. Is it D, Blink-182, Enema of the State?
Wow, I cannot imagine anyone talking ill of the My Chem album.
Yeah. Not this ill. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So what was the Fall Out Boy album again?
Infinity on High.
Yeah.
How can people call this abomination
Pretty
music?
Odd
It's
by
beyond me.
Panic, and then Black Parade, and
Something that's thoroughly unlistenable. That's brainwashing America's teenagers through MTV.
MTV.
Oh, that makes me think Blink
182. Yeah.
So we can't pick the same answer, can we?
We can.
I'll allow it.
Oh. I'm going to go with Blink
I think
that
I'm
makes
yeah,
sense in
the
context of the
MTV
review.
thing gives me
Yeah, I mean, look, this one was hard because it was actually Fall Out Boys Infinity on High.
Wow.
I sucked you in and dragged you down with me.
No, I was the MTV thing.
I think I was, I saw MTV, I was like, Blink-182, done. easy
Okay, yeah.
fake
Yeah,
answer for
Well
me.
done. You
well,
tracked
like
us.
the thing with me is like I can't picture a single Fall Out Boy music video except the really famous Thanks for the Memories.
Thanks for the Memories.
Yeah. From that album anyway.
That album was awesome. I don't know what the fuck this was.
I don't.
I think a lot of these, I mean, I guess that's the whole point of this segment, but
Yeah.
they're all good albums.
Every album's going to have the haters.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Some of them will want to tear the artist
By limb by wolves.
rabid wolves. I think
rabid
was- yeah.
wolves. Yeah, right.
Get torn limb by limb by rabid
Imagine
wolves.
listening to an album and being like, I
hope
hate
they
this
die.
band so much. I hope they fucking die.
Yeah, imagine having that strong opinions about, like, I don't have that strong
Yeah.
opinions about, like, My Worst Enemy, you know?
Yeah.
And that kind of conviction as well. Like, my opinion is right, so they deserve to be
They deserve to be
sentenced to death by rabid wolves. Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway, it's 1-1.
Yeah.
I'm shaking.
It's
It's
1-1.
so
Wow.
intense.
Is this the decider?
This is it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't
Alright.
pick the same thing because
We can, but
And then
You
if
should
you
stop copying me, bro.
if you both get it wrong, then like I'll have to go
Yeah,
dig through the
that's-
tapes. I got a lot more questions.
You'll have to go deeper inside the arsehole.
Yeah, precisely.
more assholes to look at. So many
Alright,
assholes.
Number
such little
5,
time.
chunky one.
Okay.
A truly rancid record.
Ooh.
The vocal performance is tragic.
Okay.
The melodies are non-existent.
Okay.
The tracks all sound the same to the point where you could loop a single one for 35 minutes and I wouldn't distinguish it from the actual record.
Oh.
And the worst part of this abysmal record is in the middle school level lyrics. Such abyss writing that even a bot could write better material. Avoid this album at all
Abyss
costs.
writing?
Where
That's what that-
such
towards the
abyss writing. I
That's
guess it's supposed
not-
to say abyssal.
Abyss,
I'll fix it for you
abysmal,
after.
maybe?
Abysmal, even.
Abysmal, okay, yeah. I thought
yeah.
just falling into like a chasm or something.
Yeah.
Such abyss
yeah.
writing. Is this A, Conan Gray's Kid Crow?
Oh, interesting.
Is this B, Sabrina Carpenter's emails? What's that
A
album?
pop hater.
Emails I can't say?
Yeah.
Okay, I wrote
Emails
it
I
right.
can't send.
Send. I was going to say, I don't think I wrote that right.
Yeah.
My bad. Is that Olivia Rodrigo's Sour, all
Okay.
caps? Or is that D, Lizzy McAlpine's 5?
Oh, wow.
I just can't believe anyone would say anything ill about that album. So
There's this
can't be D.
There was a hint in there that it was 35 minutes long. I don't know if that's helpful to you at all.
That's not at all a hint. It said you could loop a song for 35 minutes, and I wouldn't be able to distinguish
You wouldn't.
it from
They
the
wouldn't
actual
tell the
record.
difference. Yeah.
So I guess they could have ballparked the time of the album, but I think they're just saying you can loop it for a long time and it wouldn't mean
Gotcha,
anything.
sure, yeah. All right.
It's very specific, isn't it?
Jeez, so
I'm just going to check that the album
Kid
isn't
Crow.
exactly that type. Well,
So Conan Gray.
Conan Gray, Sabrina Carpenter,
Sabrina Carpenter.
Olivia Rodrigo, or Lizzy McAlpine.
I feel like you could have just picked this one, given that I picked Lizzy McAlpine. That could be the.
Am I that cruel?
Can you read the review one more time? Is that just me?
Truly rancid record.
Oof.
Vocal
Rancid.
performance is tragic.
Vocal performance.
Melodies are non-existent.
Melodies are non-existent.
Tracks all sound the same to the point where you could lip sync one for 31 minutes and I wouldn't distinguish from an actual record. And the worst part is that this abysmal record, he already used abysmal. This abysmal record is the middle school. Wait.
Middle school level.
The
lyrics?
worst part of this abysmal record is the middle school level lyrics. Such abysmal writing, I'm guessing. Even a bot could write better material, which, I mean, at this point in time, like, it's not that like, wrong, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
a bot could probably write.
It's just not that.
Bot could probably write better than most people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just not that
we're
much
at
of
that
an
point now where
insult.
we could probably be like, oh yeah, Bot could write To Pimp a Butterfly too. Like, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't be no
A
worries.
bot could have written this review better and used fucking real words in
Yeah.
the right context.
Abyss writing, bro.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Conan Gray, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, Lizzy McAlpine.
Jeez,
me
what the vocal performance they've
Middle
bagged out.
school,
The middle school
lyrics.
and
It
the,
could be
the
Lizzy
melodies
and
non-existent.
or Sabrina or Olivia.
I
Or Conan.
I don't know if this is like, I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's Conan. Oh, actually, maybe it is. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm in
it-
your
I don't-
heads.
It's very difficult to tell from that review.
yeah, that's a tough one.
It could go to any of them, really. Another wild guess for me, I think.
Yeah. Would you like to wild guess first?
Yeah.
Take an option, and I'll just decide from the other three. Go for it.
Let's go. Let's go Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, emails I can't send. Okay, in the spirit of the game, I will go Olivia Rodrigo Sour. Hopefully one of us was right.
Yeah, hopefully one of us wins. What happens if it's a tie?
One of you is correct. All right, so I'm going to add a new rule here. No, I'm joking. You can bet all your points if you think you're right. No, I'm joking.
It doesn't make a difference.
Diego will be taking the W today because it was Olivia Rodrigo's Sour.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I thought the
very harsh.
middle school lyrics would give it away a bit.
Yeah, but like, you know, Conan
I figured it
Gray,
would narrow it down
Sabrina
to
Carpenter.
either Conan
it's-
Gray or Olivia Rodrigo, you know?
We could play it on a loop. It's like, that's stupid.
It is. I mean, that's
I
awesome.
think we're meant to agree with them.
Yeah, I can't believe they think the melody is like non-existent in Sour when, I mean, it's like you've got like
You could just sing
like
them.
Misery Business in there, you've got Taylor Swift in there, you've got you've
You
got
can sing the
so much-
melodies.
You've got fucking Elvis Costello in there. There's so many melodies in there that's just like take a little bit from other people. And it's
All those people saying it's the Rogue Traders. Wrong.
Anyway, yeah, no, that's stupid. What a stupid comment to make. And also, Deja Vu is like melodically and lyrically
I mean,
really fucking good. And Jealousy is great. And the songs just don't sound that similar to
No,
each other.
yeah. That was my train of thought. Was like
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, maybe the
Maybe,
song sounded
yeah,
like,
maybe. But like
close,
even
yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter has like the slower ones. Yeah, that was dumb.
yeah.
That was a dumb one.
That's the
Arseholes.
podcast.
Those are some assholes. Yeah.
yeah.
Assholes am around.
Consider those assholes assessed. Thank you very much, Jordan, for us.
Oh, you're very,
Congratulations
very
on the
welcome.
win.
Thank you for
2-1,
having
very
me.
football, like
Great
score,
football.
you know?
Great footy.
Like just like a classic soccer match down at the pitch,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Close.
exciting one. And the
Who
last
needs State of Origin when you
No.
have
Yeah, exactly.
plug?
Who won last night?
What?
The State of Origin.
No
the
idea.
New South Wales.
Yeah, shit out.
Yay.
They already lost the series.
Yeah, yeah.
So dumb. Why did they do the third game?
Oh, right. They already lost. That's funny.
That's what I mean. It's so like, well, we won. It's like, no, you didn't. You
Yay.
lost.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
We'd already lost. Like, what's the point of
It's
even
like
winning?
if you're Queensland, it's like just don't try.
Yeah, like
Yeah, why did
literally
Queensland
don't
even
try
show
it.
up?
Yeah.
Like, we
Give
already
them
got this
try.
in the bag.
Yeah, I would be like, oh, I'm not coming in. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why would I play?
The biggest thing for me is like, why would you buy a ticket to go watch it?
Yeah, I guess some
not
people are
exciting.
like, oh, my Blues are gonna win something, you know, like.
Well, I wouldn't buy a ticket to any of them, so.
Yeah, there's that.
Anyway, thanks for coming on, Jordan.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
Thank you for having me.
All about
It's been
yourself
amazing.
and
Thank
your
you.
producing
Thanks, guys.
and stuff. And Lizzy McAlpine.
Where can we find you on? Well, we know we can find you on Google.
Yeah. You
yeah.
can
Google your
me,
name.
Yeah.
If that's your poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where else can we find you?
Instagram, I'm most active, I would say.
Okay.
It's Jordan Leonard.
It's Jordan Leonard on Instagram.
You know it is. It's the plug.
It's the plug.
It's the plug.
Dot
Yeah.
underscore.
Dot underscore.
Yeah.
It was
Dot
hard to get that one. But yeah.
Yeah.
Our email, bro.
What's your email?
It's theplug.com@gmail.com.
That's great.
Because we couldn't get anything else, bro. I was like, the plug. It's the plug 69. None of it was good.
Someone told me once that the punctuation in, this is way off topic, but
Go on.
the punctuation in Gmails doesn't matter. So if you don't put the full stop, it will still send the email to the correct address. Is that true?
What?
I'm gonna send an email right now
Yeah.
to theplug.com at gmail.
Anyway, the way we like to end is I'm going to play some really cool music. And you're going to give us a wise word of wisdom to leave the podcast on.
Yeah, so you give us a wise word or phrase of wisdom, but we say word because they alliterate wise word of wisdom. And then we'll play some music that we'll just like dance in our chairs to as the screen fades to black and the credits roll.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you got it?
Do you have a wise word of wisdom for us?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
All
I
right.
got it.
Yeah,
I got
great.
it. Yeah.
Great.
Sweet.
Off you go.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, totally.
Words to live by.
Oh, thank you to everybody for listening to this latest episode of the Plug Podcast. Sorry, it's a late night tonight, guys. You know how it goes. Thanks to Jordan for coming on, talking to us all about his production. It's cool to have some producers on every now and then, you know? Kind of fun, isn't it? Shout out to ProPodcast for letting us use their little space. Follow them on Instagram. It's at ProPodcast Production. Follow us on Instagram at itstheplug._. Like us on Facebook, join the Facebook group, follow us on TikTok, that's Plug Talk with a 0 and an underscore at the end as well. Subscribe to us on YouTube. If this is you on YouTube watching already, then good job. Hit that little subscribe button. And we've also got a Patreon if you want to go and check that out. It's got all the stuff on there. Just letting you know, we're taking a bit of a break here in Plug Land just for like a month or so. We've got stuff to sort out, you know. I hope you understand. But we'll get there, and we'll see you again probably at the end of August. So look out for that, guys. We love you. See you soon.